Remember that one time? No. We got snacks. You remember what it was like to be young? Skin knees and spelling bees? I was never in any spelling bees. I don't think I was smart enough. Were you ever in a spelling bee?
Yes.
Did you do good?
I don't remember. Probably not.
Did you get any ribbons or anything?
For spelling?
Yeah.
No.
I ran for class president once, and I lost. Yeah, I had my friend dress up like my Secret Service, and I got an old briefcase that my dad owned, and then I gave him some glasses. I was like, here, just stand behind me. I'll give a speech to the class. I think that's why they voted against me. I don't think they trusted me. I think they probably thought I was going to overthrow the classroom or something. But that has nothing to do with what we're doing today. We're doing childhood snacks.
So you approached me in the corner store about what snacks did I snack on back in the day,
mm-hmm.
and you had the idea of you picking out a couple items and I pick out a couple items. Now the thing is, I was not raised in New York. Most of my snacks are not here, and then if they were, they're like kind of standard. Like you've had Snicker bars,
mm-hmm.
Reese's, Buttercups.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just.
Are you thinking about my failed presidency?
That and the person that eventually took you over. Her family did a number on you. Rodriguez didn't lose by himself.
What?
Instead of Epstein. Epstein didn't kill himself. Rodriguez didn't lose.
I remember that too. Like I ended up drawing like different characters from The Simpsons on like presidential like posters, and it was like the aliens from The Simpsons.
Do you know how much I wish we had camera phones back then? But then it might be actually really good that we didn't.
It was like your choice, like something about like he's a candidate that's out of this world, and then I had like the drawing of the alien from The Simpsons.
Was his name Carl or
Kang.
something? Kang.
I don't remember what any of my promises were, but I lost.
What grade was this?
This was, I say, maybe 5th grade. So I was probably
10.
Yeah, like 10.
Well, 10.
Mm-hmm. Was I eating in 5th grade? I was eating fudge rounds, and I was hitting them pecan swirls. But what's interesting is,
you know what's funny, though?
When I was a kid, this is 50 cents now. This was a quarter.
Okay.
And this is 75 cents. This was 25 cents.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Inflation.
So, ironically, you're telling a story of the 5th grade. These were big. So in 5th grade for us would have been 1995.
Big as in big or big as in
like popular. But they were like smaller snacks. We never bought these when they were big. I only got them when I would go to this thing called Safe Key.
Is that a supermarket? What's
No.
Safe Key? That sounds like the little alert bracelet that old people have when they fall in the dryer.
In the dryer?
I'm
Who's
saying.
falling in the dryer?
I don't know.
Did they fall forward?
Probably went to like it's top feeding and they probably fell in.
There's no such thing as a top feeding dryer.
No?
Especially back then. Anyway, Safe Key was a program that, as far as I know, it's in Nevada. It's in Las Vegas. And it was a program that parents could sign up for after the kids are out of school. They stay in school. There's 2 teachers that I'm assuming they got paid because they were always the same. It's probably like extra money. And it was only like 1 or 2 hours after school so that these kids wouldn't be latchkey kids. There was a lot of things. Kids were getting kidnapped and all sorts of stuff back then. So it was just a way. So it was called Safe Key. Kids safe. They don't have the key to be home by themselves. Safe Key.
Perfect sense.
It does. If you think about it, for working parents,
I'm saying the title, the name.
Oh, okay. So the Andy caps, they were small little bags that you can like.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Andy caps.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
I
Handicaps?
handicaps.
No!
Like
Andy caps. caps.
Oh, that's what this is called?
Yeah.
You know when you initially told me Andy caps?
Yeah, they're called hot fries.
I thought you were talking about like those little Andes mints, but then I was like, she can't be talking about that because you're notorious for not liking mint.
Except for Andes mints. I do like Andes mints.
Oh, okay, well.
Because you can only get them at Olive Garden at one point.
I thought Andy caps were like the little, kind of
Andy
look like snow caps.
No. So we would have small little bags that were kind of like those 50-cent little lunch bags, whatever.
So it was 50 cents for half of that?
Well, I'm sure it was cheaper, but I mean, they were making money off the kids.
Because I find that interesting, like, based on how big that bag was when you were little, how much would you say that it's gone up in price? Like, how big was the bag?
Like I said, the snack size, like, potato chip bags.
So was it like half of that?
It was like a quarter of it. It's just those tiny little bags.
Oh. So it was like this much? I just kind of
Where's my phone? Give me my phone.
Fudge rounds when I was a kid,
That was a kid.
I definitely went towards whatever was cheapest. I wasn't about what tasted good. It was like, what am I going to get the most bang for my buck?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Not much has changed. Not much has changed at all.
I don't have to ask a question.
And so it's like, for a quarter, I get 2 pecan swirls and, you know, I get a fudge round. And then later on in my more wilder days, I used to do like this big mix where I would buy these. I would buy, was it Doritos?
Okay, here we go. Hold on. 0.85 ounces. And this is a 3-ounce bag. So...
0.85
yeah,
ounces?
so it's like less than an ounce.
So it's like a third of that?
Yeah.
For 50 cents?
Well, yeah, but remember, I wasn't buying them at a store.
Oh, you're buying them at school?
Yes.
They were just marking them out.
That's why are you paying attention to anything I'm saying? Can you talk about your Franken bowl? Because you have a story about how you almost threw up some ice cream. Hi, Bobo.
What do you mean how I almost threw up some ice cream?
When we were in Vegas. We haven't got to food yet. We have more stories than food. Can we try some food?
Sure.
You've never had cheddar fries or the hot fries.
No.
I've had these two. And I want to say at one point when I was in Safekey, I think they might have sold the fudge rounds. Possibly.
You've had fudge rounds?
I have.
How recently?
When I was 10.
Oh,
25 years ago.
It's been a while.
Yes. Okay. Let's do the pecans first.
I never thought... This is new on the packaging. It has to be new
Can you
because
show?
I've never seen this before. It says microwave ready. I've never thought of putting this in the microwave ever. I just eat them cold.
You want to know why I think you wouldn't? Because you always think that hot things make you poop.
They do.
No, they don't.
They do, especially
no, they don't.
if you eat a hot pecan spin.
How do you know?
There's
You
going to be
haven't
some
tried.
spinning on the toilet. And it ain't the water going down. Here we go. How's that?
That's not actually that bad. That's not that bad.
I should have...
You know what? Can we try them warm?
Do you see how greasy that is on the bottom? I don't know if you can see that.
It's greasy.
That is greasy as heck. Yeah, right.
Do you want to try the other one hot?
I don't.
So,
I guess we can try it hot.
that's what it looks like on the inside. It's a bit squishy if you never had one before. And it has a strong cinnamon smell. It's very doughy. Oh, these are actually good.
They are good. That's why I've been eating them for over 20 years.
If they had icing, it'd be perfect.
You want me to put it in the microwave?
But you gotta follow the instructions.
What instructions? It just says microwave ready. That's all. That's literally all it says. It doesn't tell you how long to put it in. Microwave ready. Nothing on the back.
Okay, well, let's take the phone. We'll be right back.
You can see the grease on that plate.
Ooh, that's good.
I'll never eat this hot again.
Wow, good. I don't know why you don't like hot snacks.
That ruins that. Don't microwave it. Don't.
If you like hot pastries, go for it. It's fine.
This is not meant to be Cinnabon. This is not meant
Cinnabon.
luxurious. To the fudge round.
Can we microwave this one too?
Hell no. Hell, even if they say it, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
They don't say it. Fudge round, Little Debbie's, 50 cents. This was also a go-to for me. I just went after things that were like a quarter. Because I usually had, for like allowance, I usually had like $5. And so.
Just crumbled.
Yeah, just crumbled.
The cat's going to eat all this.
There you go. Break that in half.
So you have this. It's very soft. It's very strong. That Little Debbie chocolate. Oh, God. Ooh. just let it go. Oh, my God. Okay. So this is the inside.
It's just falling apart. What do you think?
It's very chocolatey. It's just really mushy. Like, it's just a sad brownie that's been sitting in water. Like, it's...
I don't know if I'm remembering this right.
I don't like the cream.
But I could have sworn that at a certain point back in the day, they had little chocolate chips in them. I want to say that they did. And they changed that over time.
Sounds familiar.
We didn't rate any of it.
I mean, do you really want to rate them?
I don't know.
All right, fine. Chocolate round.
Fudge round. chocolate round is what happens later on.
So gross. All right. My thoughts, reviews, numbers on your snacks. The Little Debbie's fudge round. I'll give it a 3. The chocolate flavor is good, but it's really mushy. I don't like a lot of cream-centered things.
I gotta agree, too. I remember liking it when I was a kid, but now it's like...
It's really sweet.
I wouldn't be able to eat one of those by myself.
It's really sweet, isn't it? Like,
it felt
really sugary.
Like a lot. The pecan swirl, that's always been one of my favorites.
That still is your go-to.
It's a 4. I'll never microwave
I'll give it a 3.
Ever again.
Okay, so now my turn. We're going salty and a little spicy. This was a very popular snack in Vegas, especially in the 90s. I was actually surprised that they carry them here. So we are going to do the hot fries first, because these were my favorite, were the hot fries. And I want to say they used to sell...
They're spicy?
Yes. So hot fries, they're called corn and potato snacks.
Are they like Takis spicy?
I don't remember, but they're spicy.
I don't know who eats Takis. I don't know why someone would eat Takis.
This brings me back. Oh, this brings me back. Smell it.
That doesn't smell good at all.
You don't know who eats Takis?
Yeah, who eats Takis?
This is what they look like. So this is hot. A lot of people eat Takis. Oh, yeah. Inside the bag.
Ooh, that's hot.
This brings me back. So, like I said, I used to eat this a lot, especially in safety.
I'm just trying to, like, get a kind of
there's
handle on the flavor.
Well, there's a nice crunch, right? But then it kind of disintegrates a little bit. It's just hot.
I'm just trying to see what the chip itself tastes like.
Well, it's not Takis.
It reminds me of a cereal. I can't remember which one. Not Corn Pops.
No. So I used to get these a lot when I was like in elementary school when we moved from California to Nevada, and one of my favorites were these because they would sell them at lunchtime. They would sell them at Safekey. They were just really good. There's a memory. I was a weird kid. I was a weird kid. I used to chug salsa. So my mom would put chips in salsa in my lunch. So to make friends, I would drink salsa. And one time, this is the first and only time ever. I was 10. And we were all outside. One of my friends, she didn't like the bag. It was just tiny little bags. She just threw it in the garbage. But it was sitting perfectly on the top, just like this, wide open. Nothing else was touching. And I was like, that's a free bag of chips. And I just took it.
Trash. chips. You hate trash chips.
Did, but it never touched. But the thing is, the most important thing is it never touched it. The only part of the trash that ever touched the bag was just here. Nothing else. There was no nasty spilling or anything like that. But still, yeah, I did. I was a weird kid. Oh shoot!
I can't put my finger on it.
Do you like these?
No.
Then why do you keep eating them?
Because I'm trying to figure out what they taste like.
Rubes.
It's like a cereal.
Rubes.
Like,
if you didn't like these at all and they were like a 0 or a 1.
I never said it was a 0 or 1. It's like a 3.
The 3 is like neutral.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You have a 3. I'm giving this a 5.
Like a
I
low
love
3.
it. I'm happy. This is going to sit me for a while. Okay. Let's cool down. Some cheddar fries.
Maybe it is corn pops. Because
No,
these are corn.
It's not corn pops. Because corn pops have that slick outer shell of sugar. And when you bite down, it's more of like styrofoam.
I don't know.
Okay. This just smells like old cheese.
Oh, it smells like feet.
These weren't like a huge go-to for me, but they're not terrible. I would give it a 3. Very garlicky.
Oh, these are way better than those.
Well, you're not a big heat guy.
These almost taste like those Wise onion rings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So, 3 for me on the cheddar fries, a 5 on the hot fries. Not just for nostalgia, I just like the heat.
That's a 3. It's really bordering 2. Like, I would not eat that again. Those are almost a 5.
Would you buy this if we go to the corner store?
I would.
Really?
You got a lot for $1.50. And they taste good.
Uh-huh.
They do. They taste like onion rings.
So do we have any more stories being children?
Running for elected office and
I
losing.
didn't do anything like that. I did take a journalism class in the 6th grade, and we had to like report on a story, so we had to make something up. I think we even had to like report on something that happened. And I remember I borrowed my mom's fuchsia blazer, big pads on it. I wish there was a picture. And I looked very anchor woman. And my story, and I got one of my friends to kind of help me with a commercial break. My story, I can't remember what was happening, like a newsworthy. And then I said, now for a quick commercial break. And my mom bought me a can of SpaghettiOs. And we created a label that said Earios. And it was sponsored by who was it? Who bit the ear? Mike Tyson? Benny Vander. It was either had sponsored by Evander Holyfield because he was missing an ear, or it was Mike Tyson because my report was literally like a couple days after that huge fight that was on pay-per-view, and it was like I think it was Evander Holyfield's ears or something, or it was like take a bite out of some Earios. Good times.
I think he makes barbecue sauce now.
Who?
Holyfield.
Holyfield?
Yeah, because I remember watching a clip where like Mike Tyson was there, and he was like, "I wish I had some of this on your ear, because your ear tasted like ass."
Wait, who bites an ear? Tyson.
Stop and wonder how many people living today, like, where am I on a tape? Because like I used to do a lot of school plays. And so I'm sure there were parents who had camcorders or something. So somewhere in the world right now, it's a young me, being a reporter. If anybody's watching this and you went to CS 152 in the Bronx from 1994 to 1996, and you have a parent who recorded any of the plays, let me know.
Oh, God.
How crazy would that be, though?
I guess.
It's like, imagine if someone, you didn't know was like, hey, my kid went to your school and I actually got you on tape. That'd be kind of cool to watch.
I think you would laugh so hard. I'm going to put in some pictures of us back in the day. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm pretty satisfied, at least with my snacks. The pecan one surprised me. The fudge round was just way too sweet. It wasn't bad, but it just was it was like a sugar attack. And not in a good way, because I do enjoy like a lot of sugary things, but when something is just like so extremely sugary that that's all you take away is sweetness and the smell of like cocoa powder, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, smash it.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe, comment. If you have any childhood stuff that you've eaten and you want to share with us, maybe we can do eating your childhood. If you like what we're doing, like it, subscribe it, comment, share it with people. Give us ideas for stuff that you might want to see us review. And until next time, keep that attack straight on the snack. You remember what? Like, I can't look at you because I'm so laughing. Okay.
If you burp in my face.
I didn't burp. It was just vent fumes.
If you fume vent in my face again.
Okay. Right.